Now I picked up a little of that brown, but that's okay. I'm gonna wipe it off. Let's go back. I'm gonna start way out here this time. I'm pulling that shadow right down into the edge. And then pulling it right out. Actually, now what I'm doing is just taking some color that we already had. I'm not going to blend that as much as I normally would on a painting, because I want it to be a little. And these little things too, they're got all kinds of little boogie-boos and stuff on them. I'm just going back and forth here, and all right, I like that. Okay, now a lot of this stuff now on these on this green one, I believe what we'll do is change the color on the little outside edge that comes out. Instead of white, I believe I want to use, let's try a yellow color there. Let me see if I can get a little of that out of the way. All right. That's sort of a chrome yellow. Let me get a little more of that yellow. Now, if you're wondering how much color to mix or how much you should mix, I always try to mix more than I need. Now let's see if that'll be our outline color. I'm not sure that it will, because I might want it a little bit brighter. Let's just try a little, and then if it looks okay, we'll go on. If it don't, we'll mix it a little brighter. Now these, I probably will come over the top of these. I like that in the way it's going that way, but I'm not sure what we'll do there. Let's just start out and see. I think that's bright enough. Now the little end, I probably will put it on a couple of them, maybe all of them, I don't know. That one we'll put behind that little seed, whatever that little thing is. I think that black background really makes this thing pretty. I was going to lighten it up a little bit, but I thought, well, maybe I should just go ahead and leave it the way it is. Now I can come over the top of these. I'm going to thin that just a touch. And the reason I'm thinning it is this right here. Watch it. See, you can pull it way out that way. Okay, the problem I'm having here, picking up a lot of my background color, but that's okay because we'll probably tone all these down a little bit and then highlight them at the end. What I might do is put these in because I'm getting a lot of that color in my other color. I'm going to wash that out a little bit. I'm going to scrape that color out of the way. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little yellow to that. Got a lot of color in that. Let's bring that one right here. Got to have one more in there. Let me thin it again just a little bit so I can make those curlicue ends. All right, that's pretty close to what we wanted. I'll probably come back later and highlight this right in here. But we can do that. Now I'm going to put a little color in the shadow part. I'm using some color that I've already had mixed here. This color will really make it look good, I think. All right, that looks pretty good. I like that color. Now we're getting a little of that greenness out of there. Rinse my brush out. I got a little too much green in it. Now I like that color, but I'm going to go back just in a second and add another color. I'm going to blend that out just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add just a touch. Clean my brush out. I've got a lot of brushes, but once you get to using one, well, I'll drop that. Excuse me just a second. I want a little bit of redness in there. Now I'm blending that just a little bit. That's pretty close to what we want. Pretty close. Well, I'm going to lay that one down. I want to put a few little, get my knife here to mix some color. I like that color. And I'm going to put it right there, but I want to mix a little right here. little lighter. Okay, we've got about 3 colors here. And I just mixed that with the color that I had. Took a little white and a couple other colors mixed in there. Let's start with not the darkest, but the one in the middle here. I'm putting a little thinner in it, a little more thinner. I'm making it a little thinner because I want a lot of it to stay in the brush. Okay. Probably what I should do here is, let's see if I can see. I can't hardly see that sketch, so I'm just going to remake it probably. Yeah. I need to wipe that off. I'm going to put that on a little bit later. Let me... Now, a lot of this stuff in the background is just I've got another little dried one there. I better do something with him, I guess. Now, you can do this with a smaller brush if you want to. Let me get a little bit lighter color now. This is my lighter color. I'm just actually laying in a little background. I like that color. I tell you what, I need to put another little teeny. Got a little sketch there, so let's use it. What color? I tell you what, let's do it in a green. Like I say, now the dried flowers, I really believe that that they spray them. I don't think they come with all these colors on them. I'm not sure I need another one, but I'm going to highlight this a little bit. Probably do a lot more of this, but let's go on with some other stuff first here. Let's go ahead and put a few more of these little background colors in here, and then we'll come back and do the little branches on that one. Now you can do as many of those you want. I'm going to go a little lighter and put a couple in. And when I say a little lighter, I'll probably use this color right here. Wow, that's too much thinner. I just take my thumb and wipe that off. How's that? Now if it don't run on you, you got it made. Just adding color wherever. Okay, sometimes you can't see it when you're right on top of it. I'm going to add let's add something right in here too. You want to? Now I'm just taking my little brush and pulling upwards. Now I'm going the opposite way, just pulling down, just sort of curving it a little bit. Wow, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? You know what? I'd like to have a green one in there. I'll make it a little lighter on the outside. I'm going to highlight that in a minute, but I probably won't do it right now. That's about enough of that, isn't it? Oh, wow. I don't like that at all. I'll tell you what, let me do. Let me wipe that off. I'm going to grab up one of my little paper towels here. And just take the whole thing off. Beautiful. See how simple that is? Okay. I think it was that oil that I had on, linseed oil. It actually has a little too much of it right in that area. I'm just filling in some background stuff. Don't know where all I need it, but anywhere. I like that. I may put one right here, but let's do that later if we decide to, okay? I've got about a minute left. About a minute. Now, the reason that's covering pretty good is because we put it on earlier and it's set just a little bit. Okay, we're going to have to say goodbye for today. But I tell you, I've loved being with you today. Hope you've enjoyed it, and if you do, well, just holler at us, and we would appreciate it so very much. See you next week. Goodbye, and God bless. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our show today. Appreciate you coming by. Hope you're painting with us, but if you're not, just hope you enjoy it. Come over to the board and I'll show you what we've been working on, and we'll work a little more on it today. I've got one more of these big I guess they're sunflowers, whatever they are up here. So I want to do that one, and we put a lot of little background stuff in here, and we're going to do a lot more detail to it. But anyhow, let's go ahead and see if we can get some of these little limbs outside here in. Now, that is, we put yellow with that, and looks pretty good. I may highlight it a little more. Let's put a light blue with this, and I'm going to come back and make this whiter, probably highlight areas anyhow. So let's see if a light blue would look pretty there. And I'm not sure, I'm going to move a little bit of this right there. Now that is the color that we used there. It looks white, but it's not. So let's try a little of this. I'm going to pull that over there. I want a little bit almost straight color here. Let's see how that looks. Wipe that off. All right, now, the way these things are made, I lost all my sketch, so let's just